Hi, I'm Carrie. Welcome to my channel. Today I am doing another reading for the collective. I am going to try to put these up on my channel a couple times a month on Thursdays, hopefully. And today is going to be a pick a card surrounding archetypal energy. So what this is going to entail is there's going to be one archetype card in each pile that is going to tell you either the energy that you are pouring outward or energy that is coming towards you from those that you interact with on a regular basis. Then we have the Fifth Spirit Tarot, and I will be pulling 3 cards to talk about what that energy is doing in your life or what you are working through in regards to that energy. And then we're going to pull a Sacred Creators card as kind of the exit energy to see how you can use this energy to help you, or a lesson that you can learn from it, or something along those lines. So let me get my piles set up here and I will speed through the process of shuffling the cards. Okay, we have our 3 piles set up. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, left, right, middle, however you want to view them. And you can pause this video, take as long as you want. And remember, you are focusing on whatever archetype you are portraying or that is around you and getting some guidance for that. That is what the premise of this reading is. So I'm going to turn over one pile at a time. We'll put timestamps below so you can go right to whatever your choice was. Pile number 1. Your archetype is companion. Whoops, it goes this way. And your 3 cards. With companion, I feel that this is more to the shadow attributes of this, considering what I have here below. And on the card, it says betrayal by misusing confidences and loss of personal identity. And we have the Knight of Cups energy here. And this is, I feel like someone is getting lost in a relationship, or being, I don't want to say necessarily controlled, but kind of subdued in their relationship. Maybe they're not allowed to have the opinions that they want to have because they're afraid of upsetting this Knight here, especially with this reversed moon, because I kind of feel like that the Knight's emotions are all over the place, and it is becoming a manipulation factor in the relationship that is happening around you. So you have to be very aware of your place in the relationship, and are you being heard? Are you being seen? Are you being allowed to be an equal partner within that? Or is it all about the other person and their wants and their needs and their desires within this? But something else I'm noticing with this moon reversed is that you are becoming aware of how maybe you are being manipulated, or that you are being taken advantage of in some way. And especially with the 7 of Swords on the other side of this moon, and then we have the Knight of Cups over here. So you're starting to wake up from all of that and realize what is happening around you, with the way this moon card falls below companion. And maybe it's time to rise. Maybe it's time to stand up, stand your ground, speak your mind as far as how you're feeling in the relationship, or that they're not letting you speak and be heard. So that is something to think about with this companion energy, because the light attributes of it are loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. And with the way these cards have played out below, I feel that there's very selfish behavior that could be happening in a relationship right now. So don't be afraid to come out of that fog, stand up to your fears, and tell whoever it may be that, you know, you don't feel that you are an equal partner, or you are, because this doesn't necessarily have to be just a love relationship. This could be some sort of other partner relationship, but you know, you realize what is happening and you want to have an equal part in this, because you are not feeling like the companion that you are meant to be. But again, with this takeaway message here from the sacred creators, you are to rise above this. You are not to settle for this, or feel unworthy, or feel like you don't deserve to be heard, or be someone to be loyal to you. So rise above that. Step out of that woods, step out of that fear, and, you know, speak your mind and let them know exactly how you're feeling. So that is the archetype for pile 1. Pile 2, we have the Saboteur, the Magician, Temperance, the Page of Swords, and overrate your intuition. So what I see with this archetype is, are you sabotaging your life? Are you making choices, making decisions, acting impulsively, that you are basically setting yourself up for some sort of failure? We have the Magician, Temperance, the Page of Swords, and you are creating that energy, that the world that is happening around you with your thoughts and reactions to things. So what are you doing to not let yourself be successful? Are you being too impulsive? Are you trying to manipulate too many things at one time, and everything seems to be coming back and backfiring on you? And it's only because with this Page of Swords here that you don't have enough knowledge about what it is that you're trying to do. You are maybe going at it blindly instead of educating yourself on some of the things that you need to know before you try to step into this magician energy and start creating the world around you that you want to have. If you continue to move forward in a haphazardly manner, it's just going to make things more difficult for you, that you will have to then come back and try to rebalance and clean up in the process. You don't have to water everything down that you want to do, but there needs to be a better balance in what you're trying to do. There needs to be a better give and take. Everything is not going to just come to you. You've got to put some of that energy in also, but you need to have focused energy of what you're putting in. I mean, he's here mixing these chemicals and that together, which could be disastrous if he doesn't really pay attention to what he is mixing together to try to create. So you really need to step out of yourself. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. If it's telling you, look, this isn't a great idea, this is not the right direction to go in, you need to listen to that and not ignore it. There are signs and synchronicities happening around you that is showing you there needs to be some sort of redirect in your life. There needs to be a better balance in what you have going on, because if you continue down this path, you are just going to continue creating the same type of energy over and over and over again. It's time to go back to the drawing board with the Page of Swords and to figure out the direction that you really want to go in, because things are not working out as planned. That doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. It's just not working out as planned. Like I said, maybe there wasn't enough knowledge about it in the first place before you started diving into whatever situation you have yourself wrapped up in. So think about how you can bring everything back into a state of calm and harmony within your life, and look at ways to learn about the situation that you are trying to go into. Don't sabotage your own life, and really listen to your gut instincts and that intuitive nudge that is telling you, just hold on a minute, maybe let's, go a little slower, try something else. So that's what I get with pile 2. And our third pile and archetype is the Hermit, So the Hermit energy, the light attributes are seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity, and the shadow attributes are withdrawals from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. And where I really feel this archetype is sitting right now is in that shadow attributes, just from the cards that I have here below it. With the Four of Pentacles, I really feel like you have withdrawn from those around you, stepped back, not gone out, keep yourself at home, really don't want to hang out with anybody. And it's out of, I feel with the Four of Pentacles here, more of a protection reasoning than any other. And you need to ask yourself, are you reacting to that need for protection from the past conditioning of situations that you may have gone through? You have to realize that there has to come an end at some point, and that you will not need to hibernate within yourself, your home, whatever, forever, because you can start to let some of those walls down. You don't need to hold on to everything so tightly, so guarded, that you can now step back out there into society and become a part of a community again. Because with this Hermit energy, I really feel there is the missing of community, the missing of camaraderie, the missing of engaging and being with others. And even though you may have a close-knit group of one or two people that are around you, there is this need that you are ready to interact with life again with this Ace of Wands energy. But over here with the Two of Wands, I feel like you don't know how to get started. How do I put myself back out there? Is it really safe for me to go back out there? Look, the match is right there. All you have to do is light the candle and take it with you. You don't have to continue to stay in the dark. I find that really interesting that this coloring and this coloring, it's very similar on all of the cards. So it's okay. And then you have this right here is your exit energy, is orange and vibrant. This is the match that lit the flame. This is the energy that occurs from that, the spark of the hustle. So it is okay to put yourself back out there again. You don't have to stay at home and protect yourself and isolate yourself from others anymore. If you are ready to start dating again or ready to get back into a relationship, this is kind of a sign that you can do that, because the protection time is over. You can let yourself be free a little bit and reignite that spark. If you were isolating because of hurt by a friend or whatever the scenario or situation may be, this is a definite yes, let's get going, let's get moving. Make whatever plan that you have to make in order to step back out there again, but it's time. The spark of the hustle, it's time to get moving, it's time to go. With the arrow here, it's a movement forward, not a movement backwards. So there's no need to continue to contemplate on those past hurts, those past pains, or anything like that that caused you to step into this Hermit energy to begin with. You've learned everything that you could learn with it. Take that lesson with you, move back into interacting with others again, and you know better. Once you know better, you do better, that sort of thing. So you don't have to keep locking yourself away in order to save yourself from hurt. Do something small this month in order to start interacting again with others. Invite someone out for coffee, invite somebody out to have drinks, whatever it is that you feel the need to do. But step into that Two of Wands energy of making the plan and then actually acting upon it with this spark of hustle. Don't get stuck in this just making the plan of. Actually move into the going forward and that spark of hustle. So this is the archetype for pile 3. Whatever pile you chose, I hope it resonated for you in some way. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you being here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And until I see you next time, bye.